I'm being transferred overseas from next week, and Abby wants to know your number.
Hi, Charles. It's been a while. Abby wants my number? Come to think of it, I don't know her number.
I won't come back home for a while this time, so maybe she's worried.
It's not like I can do anything to relieve her concerns, though. The last time you were stationed overseas, you didn't come back for a year, did you? I thought you finally came back.
I did, but I have to work abroad again. This time I'm supposed to come back sooner than the last time.
I haven't seen you in a few years. And I haven't seen Abby since the wedding.
I guess she wants to reconnect with you. Is it okay if I give her your number?
Sure. How long are you going to be staying abroad?
It'll be at least 6 months. Then I'll come home. If I will have to stay longer, I may move overseas with Abby.
Oh, okay. That sounds tough, but good luck with your work.
As always, you don't sound sincere.
I am. I support you. I have something to tell you, by the way.
What? Did you get a divorce or something?
You're rude as always. I didn't get a divorce. It's more like something opposite.
Opposite? Are you getting married? But you are married.
Will you just shut up and listen? We get along better than getting a divorce. We get along so well that we're having a baby.
You are?
I'm pregnant. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Wow, congratulations. I can't imagine you being pregnant, but that's great. Good luck. I'll give Abby your number.
All right, thanks. It'll be tough to work abroad, but I'm wishing you good luck. Good luck to both of us. Hi, Angela. It's Abby. Thank you for getting in touch with me. It must be tough for you that Charles is being transferred overseas. I know you'll miss him, but I hope you let your hair down and have some fun. Thank you, I will. By the way, I thought you already had a child. Oh, no, not yet. I got pregnant only recently. I was surprised to hear that yesterday. I thought I already had a nephew or a niece. So I've been wanting to see your child, but I can't see him or her yet. Not yet, but you will be able to see him or her in 6 months. We have to wait a while then. Okay, visit our house when you have time. I'll talk to you again soon. I will. Come visit us too someday. There's not much to do, but we would love to have you here if you have time. I would love to, if I have a chance. See you then.
I heard that you and Abby have been hanging out recently. I'm relieved to know that Abby has you around.
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You've been hanging out with Abby recently, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
What? Are you feeling shy?
What would I feel shy about?
Hanging out and interacting with your sister-in-law is nothing to feel shy about. Feel free to keep on hanging out with her. I'll be less worried about Abby if she has you around.
Charles, what are you talking about?
That's all I wanted to say. I can't come back home anytime soon. So I've been worried about her. But I'm relieved to know that you've been a good friend to her. Don't depend on her too much, though. There's only so much she can do, even though she used to be a nursery teacher.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll text you again later. I'm going to bed, so no need to reply.
Wait! I've been asking you a question. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Abby. Do you have a minute? I have something to ask you. Hi, Angela. Is something wrong? Charles texted me saying something that didn't make sense. He thinks we've been hanging out recently. Oh, Charles told you. I didn't know what he was talking about. We only texted each other once and haven't seen each other at all. I'm sorry I told him that. I didn't want to make him worried. Make him worried? He thought I was living every day lonely and uneasy, and I felt bad to make him worried. That's why I told him that we've been hanging out, and told him not to worry. Oh, I see. I understand. But I don't think you need to lie to him. You can tell him honestly the next time he asks. You're right. I didn't mean to lie to him, but I made him think that we had been hanging out. I hope you let me know beforehand next time. I was confused when he told me about it out of the blue today. Right. I'll let you know in advance next time. But I don't want to make him worried. So will you please not tell him about our conversation? I'll tell him the truth when he comes back. I see. Can you go along with him if he talks about us again? I don't want to tell him anything about our conversation. Please don't tell him anything. I don't want to make him worried. Alright, if you say so. Let me know if something happens. Text me again if you need me.
Are you kidding me?
What? What are you talking about? What happened now?
I thought you were better than this. I'm really disappointed in you. I never thought you would do something like this.
What are you talking about? I'm having a hard time comprehending the situation.
I can't believe you've been making Abby take care of your child for 2 months.
What?
What are you doing leaving your child with her for 2 months?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I expected more from you. Abby told me not to say anything to you because she felt bad. But I couldn't leave it be, that's why I texted you.
Can you explain to me what's going on? Did you say I made Abby take care of my child?
You are insane for leaving your child with your sister-in-law for 2 months. Even though she's your sister-in-law, you are too dependent on her. Think about the trouble you're causing her.
My child hasn't been born yet.
What? Then who is this child?
Are you kidding me? You're the one who's causing me trouble.
What?
You weren't making any sense when you texted me last time. This time is even worse. I know you never listen to me, but this is crossing the line. My patience is running out. Explain to me what's going on. I haven't even given birth yet. It's impossible to leave my child with Abby.
You haven't given birth yet? Seriously? What's going on here?
You have to start listening to me. My due date is next month.
What?
How can I leave my baby in my stomach with her? You would have realized if you had thought about it for a second. Are you stupid?
Hold on, I'm so confused and panicked.
There's no way I can make Abby take care of my child. My child doesn't exist on Earth yet. Plus, I've never been to your house. Just tell me what this is all about.
But there is a child in my house.
What?
Abby says he's your child.
He's not. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen Abby. I've never gone to your house, and she's never come to mine.
You're joking, right?
I knew something was wrong when you texted me last time. But you didn't listen to me at all. So I couldn't say anything. So I texted Abby, and she said she didn't want to make you worry. That's why I couldn't tell you anything.
Do you mean you and Abby haven't seen each other at all? She said you two have been hanging out often. She once said she couldn't call me back because she was with you. What the hell was that?
Those are all lies. I don't know why she lied to you. But you flipped out on me when I didn't do anything. I'm having a baby in a month. I wouldn't trust anybody with my baby so soon after birth. Think before you talk.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'll ask Abby about it. I'm so sorry.
You didn't even ask me when my baby girl would be born. You're unbelievably rude.
You are having a girl. The baby who is in our house is a boy. He doesn't look like he was born recently. It doesn't add up.
There's nothing more that I know. So ask Abby and demand an explanation. Just don't get me involved again.
I apologize about yesterday. Abby explained everything. And I wanted to apologize to you sincerely.
What was it all about? Whose child was he?
To make a long story short, he was Abby's legitimate child.
What?
She had him when I was stationed abroad last time. Knowing she'd be in big trouble if I found it out, she made the father sign the birth register and hid the child from me. But the child's father was so irresponsible, and she ended up taking custody of their child. She lied to me and said she was taking care of your child, but she was raising hers in reality.
Wow, that's more messed up than I thought.
I'm sorry to get you involved in this. I know your due date is approaching and it's a difficult time. I'm such a bad brother. I didn't even know your due date until a month before it.
I'm glad you finally understand. You should listen to others in the future.
Yes, you are right.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to raise the child with her?
Abby and I got married to become more financially stable, so I flipped out on her and told her that we wouldn't raise the child together. I can't forgive her for having an affair, let alone forgive her for lying and getting you involved. We will get a divorce.
I think that's a good decision. For you and the child. It's been rough, but keep your chin up.
Thank you. I'm deeply sorry for the trouble I caused you. I decided to take off from work and visit my parents' house. Then I want to come visit you to celebrate the birth of your child.
Thanks. See you around then. You must be drained. Eat something delicious and recharge yourself.
After serious consideration, Charles came to the conclusion to divorce Abby. He couldn't forgive her for lying and deceiving him. Abby ended up being kicked out of the house. Charles contacted Abby's parents. He explained to them the situation and told them to take Abby to their house. Abby's parents expressed a deep apology to Charles. Charles didn't demand compensation for pain and suffering, but he made Abby promise to apologize to Angela. And he told her to stay out of his life. Abby apologized to Angela and moved back to her parents' house. Angela gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby girl. Charles has been spending all his money on his beloved niece. All's well that ends well.